All right, Meta. Let's give a reintroduction, like we're back from the commercial break, and keep talking in Spanglish and all of that. Go ahead.
Benvindos back to the show. Amigos, we're back from the commercial break, and we're ready to dive into some conversations that are totally ridiculous. So let's get this entrenamiento started. Entiendes? We were talking about some temas that were pretty interesants, and now it's time to explore some new ideas. Sometimes these conversations can be a little absurdo, but that's what makes them so divertidos, right? So, what's on your mind? Que pasa? Want to talk about something específico or just see where the conversación takes us? Let's get this fiesta started, Dale.
All right. Let's go back to talking in Spanglish and let's talk about some good life advice and whatnot.
Amigo, let's get real for a second. La vida estará, But you know what's even harder? Trying to figure out who you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing. My advice? Just say, tú mismo. Be yourself, and don't worry about what otros piensan. You're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna stumble. Pero that's where the magic happens. Entiendes? Just take it un día a la vez, one day at a time. And focus on being la mejor versión de ti mismo. Don't compare yourself to others, porque siempre habrá alguien que tiene más o menos que tú. Just keep pushing forward and trust that todo va a salir bien. And hey, if it doesn't, well, that's okay too, porque siempre puedes aprender de tus errores. So, ¿qué vas a hacer hoy? Are you going to take control of your vida or let la vida take control of you? Two decides.
All right, and then you got to compare yourself to people at some level, right?
Amigo, comparisons are like la manzana de la discordia. They can cause a lot of problems. Sure, it's natural to mirar a otros and think, wow, they're doing bien, but don't get caught up in la competencia. Focus on your propio camino, your own journey, and celebrate tus logros, no matter how pequeños they may seem. You can't control how others are doing, pero you can control how you're doing, and that's what matters. So, instead of comparing yourself to others, trate de comparar con la persona que eras ayer. Try to be better than you were yesterday. That's where the real progreso happens. Entiendes? Vive tu vida. Don't let others dictate your ritmo.
All right. Well, you could still compare yourself to others in good ways, right? What do you think?
Absolutely, amigo. Comparing yourself to others can be positiva if you're using it as motivación to mejorarte, to improve yourself. Having buenos role models or people you admire can inspire you to trabajar más duro, to push yourself to be your best self. It's all about la perspectiva. If you're comparing yourself to others out of envidia or inseguridad, that's when it gets peligroso. But if you're using it as a way to aprender, to grow, and to super art, then that's a different story. Entiendes? Just keep in mind that everyone has their propia lucha, their own struggles, so try not to idealize her too much, okay?
Let's talk about, I don't know, what do you think we should talk about next?
Amigo, let's keep the conversación flowing. How about we talk about algo that's been on my mind lately? We could discutir about la cultura pop, maybe some new musica or policulas that are worth checking out, or if you're feeling más profundo, we could explore some temas like la felicidad, la amistad, or el propósito de la vida. Sometimes just talking about nada in particular can lead to some interesting conversaciones. So, Katie, parece hablamos de algo completamente random y vamos a donde nos leva la conversación. Vamos a ver.
I want to talk about the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, and how it's a good study on human nature, and it's kind of like a classic kind of one of the first self-help books of its kind of the first of its genre. Let's talk about that in Spanglish, and being kind of ridiculoso and divertido.
Amigo, let's dive into that libro clásico, How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's like la Biblia for anyone looking to mejorar sus relaciones. Dale Carnegie was a pioneer in the self-help genre, and his conchos still hold up hoy en día. I mean, who doesn't want to be más popular, más influent, and más querido by others, right? But seriously, the book's got some great puntos about how to tratar con gente, how to escuchar activamente, and how to hacer amigos de verdad. It's like sometimes you just need to swallow your orgullo and admit when you're wrong. Iniendes? Or, just show some tears genuino in what others have to say. That's where the magic happens, amigo. When you're dealing with difficult personas, it's all about finding common ground and building buena volente, goodwill. You have to be willing to escuchar, listen, and entender, understand where they're coming from. Does that make sentido? Sense? Let's try to build strong connections with people by being more conscient of their necessitates and having good communicazione skills in our daily vida. Having a buena attitude and being flexible is key to navigating complex situations and finding effective solutions that work for everyone involved.
All right, now let's talk about, that's better. Let's talk about how in the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, the worst of people justify their behaviors. And, the takeaway is that most, if not all people justify their behaviors, especially if the worst people do it.
In that caso, it's interesting to note how Dale Carnegie's ideas about people justificando their acciones could be applied to everyday interactions. When you understand that everyone tends to rationalize their comportamiento, you can approach conversations with more empatia and comprensión. It's not about excusing malice acciones, but about recognizing that people often have motivations behind their behavior that might not be immediately apparent.
All right, and let's also talk about, the first chapter talks about don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Let's expand on that in Spanglish.
Let's talk about the first chapter of the book, where Carnegie emphasizes the importance of avoiding criticism and complaints in our daily vida. When you focus on the positive aspectos, you can build stronger relaciones with people and create a more supportive ambiente. By doing so, you can encourage buena voluntad and cooperación.
All right, and give some examples of times where we might want to criticize, and we've got to not do that. Give a few examples of that.
Great question. There are many situations where it's tempting to criticize, like when a colleague doesn't meet a deadline or a friend doesn't follow through on a plan. But instead of criticizing, it's more effective, to focus on finding a solución and understanding what went wrong. For instance, if someone is having trouble with a proyecto, you could offer ayuda or recursos to get them back on track rather than pointing out their mistakes.
And elaborate on that.
When you're working with someone who's struggling, it's more productive to offer support and guidance rather than criticism. You can ask questions like, what's the challenge they're facing, or how you can help them overcome the obstacles. By doing so, you create a collaborative ambiente where people feel encouraged to learn and grow. This approach not only helps to build confianza, but also fosters a sense of teamwork and creativity.
All right, and talk about condemning. How he talks some examples in the book of times where you would normally do that and how you can avoid it.
When you condemn someone's action, it can lead to defensiveness and hurt sentimientos. Instead, you can try to understand the perspectiva of the otra persona and acknowledge their esfuerzos by focusing on the specific asunto that's problematic. Rather than attacking the persona as a whole, you can address the problema in a more constructive way. This approach allows you to maintain a positive tono in the conversación and work together towards a resolución that's beneficial for todo el mundo. Todo el mundo can then feel valued and respected, leading to more effective colaboración and stronger relaciones.
All right, and then the last one, so it's don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Let's expand on the don't complain.
When you avoid complaining, you can create a more positiva ambiente and help others feel more supported. Instead of focusing on what's not working, you can try to find the silver lining or offer suggestions for improvement. This approach can help to build stronger relaciones and foster a sense of cooperación. By not complaining, you can also set a good ejemplo and encourage others to do the same, leading to a more productive and supportive entorno.
And elaborate on that some more.
When you avoid complaining, you can create a entonces positiva ambiente and help others feel more supported. Instead of focusing on what's not working, you can try to find the silver lining or offer sugerencias for improvement. This approach can help to build stronger relaciones and foster a sense of cooperación. By not complaining, You can also set a bom exemplo and encourage others to do the same, leading to a more eficaz entorno, where people can work together more effectively. This, in turn, can lead to better resultados and a more gratificant experiencia for todo mundo.
And all right, and then what's the next chapter in this book, and what are the common themes?
The next chapter in How to Win Friends and Influence People talks about giving sincere appreciation to others. Carnegie emphasizes the importancia of acknowledging people's esfuerzos and logros in a genuine way. When you focus on giving buena retroalimentación, you can build stronger relaciones and motivate others to do their best trabajo. This approach can lead to more positive interacciones and a more gratificant experiencia for todo el mundo involved.
All right, and let's give some examples of that using the Spanish word for examples.
Let's look at some ejemplos where giving sincera apreciación can make a big diferencia. For instance, if a colleague stays tardy to finish a proyecto, you could acknowledge their esfuerzo and express gratitude for their dedicación. Similarly, if a friend helps you with a personal favor, a genuine gracias sign and reconocimiento of their ayuda can go a long way in building relaciones más fortes. By showing apreciación, you can build bonds and create a more positive ambiente.
All right, give some more ejemplos, examples.
Let's consider more ejemplos where showing apreciación can be beneficial. If a team member contributes a valuable idea to a proyecto, recognizing their aportación can boost their confianza and motivation. Similarly, if someone supports you during a difficult momento, expressing gratitude for their apoyo can fortalecer your relación. By acknowledging people's esfuerzos and logros, you can foster a sense of comunidad and cooperación. This, in turn, can lead to more positive outcomes and a more gratificant experiencia for todo el mundo.
Tell me more.
When you show genuine apreciación, it can have a profound impacto on your relaciones and entorno. People are more likely to feel valued and respected, which can lead to increased lealtad and colaboración. In a trabajo setting, recognizing employees' esfuerzos can lead to higher motivación and productividad. In personal relaciones, expressing gratitude and apreciación can deepen emotional connections and build trust. By focusing on the positive aspectos of others and showing appreciation, you can create a ripple effect of kindness and goodwill. When people feel valorado and respected, they're more likely to be engaged and motivated in their trabajo or personal relaciones. This can lead to increased creatividad, productividad, and overall job satisfaction. In personal relations, feeling respected and appreciated can foster a sense of seguridad and confianza, allowing people to be more abierto and auténtica with each other. By showing genuine apreciación and respeto, you can create a positive feedback loop where people feel more valued and are more likely to show appreciation in return. This can lead to a more supportive and colaborativo entorno, where people can thrive and grow.
All right, and give some examples of that, and you got to translate the word appreciation into Spanish, as well as motivated.
Let's look at some ejemplos where showing apreciación can lead to people feeling más valorado. When a jefe recognizes an employee's esfuerzo and shows apreciación for their trabajo, the employee is more likely to feel motivado to continue performing well. Similarly, in personal relaciones, when one partner shows apreciaciones for the other's acciones, it can strengthen their vínculo and make the other person feel más valorado and motivado to reciprocate with kindness and apoyo. By showing genuine apreciación, you can create a positive dynamic that benefits todo el mundo involved. This can lead to increased confianza, lealtad, and overall satisfaction in both personal and professional contextos.
All right, and then how about in a personal relationship with a significant other?
In a personal relación with a significant other, showing apreciación can be especialmente importante. When you express gratitude and reconocimiento for your partner's acciones and esfuerzos, it can strengthen your vínculo and create a more positiva dinámica. For instance, acknowledging their apoyo and showing apreciación for the pequeñas cosas they do can make them feel más valorado and motivado to continue showing cuidado and amor. On the other hand, recognizing their grandes, logros, and accomplishments can also boost their confianza and make them feel más seguro in their relación. By prioritizing apreciación and reconocimiento, you can build a stronger and more resilient relación that brings alegría and felicidad to both partners and fosters a deeper emotional connection.
And talk about some fun things to do with someone you're dating.
Let's plan some divertidas activities for a date. You could take a scenic caminata together, have a romantic scene at a nice restaurant, or try a new hobby like cooking or pintura. Even pequeñas cosas like going to a local cafe or parque can be a great way to spend tiempo together and get to know each other mejor. The goal is to have a good tiempo and enjoy each other's companion while creating lasting memorias. By doing so, you can build a stronger connection and deepen your relación.
And expand on that some more.
Let's plan some divertidas activities for a date. You could take a scenic caminata together, have a romantic scene at a nice restaurant, or try a new hobby like cooking or pintura. Even pequeñas cosas, like going to a local cafe or parque, can be a great way to pasar tiempo together and get to know each other mejor. When you pasar tiempo with someone, you can build a stronger connection and create a deeper understanding of each other's pensamientos and sentimientos. By sharing experiencias and enjoying each other's compañía, you can foster a sense of intimidad and connection that brings alegría and felicidad to your relación.
All right, talk about some other fun first date ideas.
Some other divertidas first date ideas could include going to a concierto or live music event, trying a new restaurant or typo of comida, or visiting a local art gallery or exhibit. You could also consider going to a trivia noche or playing a sport or juego together. Even a simple yet diverted activity like going to a parque or having a picnic can be a great way to break the hielo and get to know each other mejor. The key is to choose an actividad that allows for buena conversación and helps you both feel más cómodos with each other. By doing so, you can set a positiva tono for the relación and create a memorable experiencia.
All right, talk about some more fun first date ideas.
Some more divertidas first date ideas could include going to a wine and cheese tasting, taking a cooking class together, or going on a fun aventura like indoor skydiving or rock climbing. You could also consider visiting a local mercado or feria, or attending a festival or evento cultural. If you're looking for something más relajado, you could try having a game noche at home, or going to a board game cafe. The goal is to choose an actividad that's enjoyable for both of you and allows for buena conversación and connection. By doing so, you can create a positiva and memorable experiencia that helps you both feel más conectados.
What about mini golf or an arcade?
Mini golf and an arcade can be really divertidas options for a first date. Mini golf is a great way to have a fun and casual competencia, while an arcade can provide a nostalgic and entertaining ambiente. You can challenge each other to games, share some laughs, and enjoy the excitement of competing in a lighthearted setting. Both activities can help break the hielo and create a relaxed atmosphere, making it easier to get to know each other mejor. Plus, they're usually pretty affordable and accessible, which can be a plus on a first date.
All right, and talk about some other early date ideas.
Some other divertidas early date ideas could include playing videojuegos or board juegos together, going to a local cafe or heladeria, or taking a leisurely paseo around a nearby parque or lago. You could also consider visiting a museo or art gallery, or attending a concierto or live music event. Even something as simple as having a picnic in the parque, or going to a trivia noche can be a great way to break the hielo and get to know each other mejor. The goal is to choose an actividad that's enjoyable for both of you and allows for buena conversación and connection. By doing so, you can create a positiva and memorable experiencia.
All right, and then what about like a second or third date ideas?
For a second or third date, you could consider activities that allow for more meaningful conversación and connection. Going on a scenic caminata or hike, having a wine and cheese tasting, or taking a cooking class together can be great ways to build intimacy and get to know each other mejor. You could also try visiting a local mercado or feria, or attending a cultural evento or festival. These types of activities can provide plenty of opportunities for interesting conversación and shared experiencias. By choosing something that resonates with both of you, you can deepen your connection and create a stronger vínculo.
All right, and let's talk about places, fun things to do where you can meet other people.
If you're looking to meet new gente, there are many divertidos places and activities you can consider. Joining a recreational deport team or taking a clays or taller can be a great way to meet like-minded personas. You could also try attending a meetup group or evento for people with shared interests, or volunteering for a causa that resonates with you. Other options might include going to a networking evento, joining a book club or a studio group, or attending a concierto or festival. Even something as simple as going to a parque or playa on a nice dia can provide oportunidades to meet new gente. The key is to find an actividad or lugar that aligns with your interests and allows you to interact with others in a natural way.
All right, tell me more.
When you participate in activities that interest you, you're more likely to meet gente with similar passions and intereses. This can make it easier to start conversaciones and build connections. For example, if you join a book club, you can discuss libros and share your thoughts with others who appreciate literat. If you take a cooking class, you can learn new recetas and bond with fellow foodies. By putting yourself in new and dynamic entornos, you can increase your oportunidades to meet new gente and potentially form meaningful relaciones. Plus, trying new cocasas can be a great way to challenge yourself and grow as a persona.
All right, let's talk about exercise and the importance for it, how it's important for your long-term health and, similar things.
Exercise is really importante for your salud a largo plazo. Regular physical actividad can help reduce the risk of chronic infirmities like diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. They can also improve your mental salud by reducing estrés and ansiedad and boosting your estado de ánimo. Exercise can even help you sleep mejor and have more energía throughout the dia. By incorporating physical actividad into your daily rutina, you can set yourself up for a healthier and more fulfilling vida. Plus, it's never too late to start, and even small amounts of exercise can make a big differencia.
All right, now talk to me about the difference between aerobic and anaerobic exercise and the importance of both.
That's a really great question. Aerobic ejercicio, like core or cycling, is great for improving cardiovascular salud and increasing endurance. It's typically longer in duration and lower in intensity, and it helps your cuerpo use oxygen más efficiently. On the other hand, anaerobic ejercicio, like weightlifting or sprinting, is great for building fuerza and potencia. It's typically shorter in duration and higher in intensity, and it helps your cuerpo build muscle and boost metabolism. Both aerobic and anaerobic ejercicio are importantes for overall salud and fitness. Aerobic ejercicio can help you improve your cardiovascular salud, reduce estrés, and boost your estado de ánimo. Anaerobic ejercicio can help you build fuerza, increase your metabolismo, and improve your overall physical performance. By incorporating both types of ejercicio into your rutina, you can achieve a more balanced level of fitness and improve your overall salud and bienestar.
All right, let's talk about the importance of cardio workouts.
Cardio workouts are super importantes for your corazon and overall salud. They can help improve your cardiovascular salud by increasing blood flow and strengthening your corazon. Regular cardio ejercicio can also boost your metabolismo, helping you burn more calories and potentially lose weight. Additionally, cardio workouts can reduce estrés and ansiedad and even improve your sleep calidad. By incorporating cardio into your routine, you can experience these benefits and improve your overall fitness and bienestar. Whether it's running, swimming, or cycling, finding a cardio activity you enjoy can make it easier to stick with it and make it a part of your lifestyle.
All right, and talk about some sports that can make exercising a little bit more fun,
Sports like football, baloncesto, and tennis can make ejercicio more divertido and engaging. These activities can add a social element to your workouts, allowing you to interact with others who share similar interests. Playing sports can also provide a fun way to challenge yourself and improve your habilidades físicas. Whether you're playing competitively or just for recreation, sports can be a great way to stay activo and healthy while having a good tiempo. Plus, the camaraderie and teamwork aspects of many sports can make ejercicio feel less like a chore and more like an enjoyable actividad.
And let's talk about some water sports that are good for your health.
Water deportes like natación, surfing, or paddleboarding can be excellent for your salud. Natación is a great way to improve cardiovascular fitness, build endurance, and strengthen your musculus. It's also baja impacto, making it easy on your articulaciones. Other water deportes like surfing or paddleboarding can provide a fun and challenging way to stay activo while enjoying the outdoors. Being in the agua can also be muy relajante and help reduce estrés. By incorporating water deportes into your rutina, you can experience these beneficios and improve your overall salud and bienestar. Plus, it's a grand way to stay cool and have a buen tiempo during the warmer months.
And talk about how long you should work out for and how often throughout the week.
La duración and frecuencia of your workouts can impact their efectividad. The American Heart Association recommends at least 150 minutos of moderada intensidad aerobic actividad per semana, or 75 minutos of vigorosa intensidad aerobic actividad per semana. You can also combine both moderada and vigorosa intensidad activities. Additionally, incorporating fuerza training into your rutina 2 to 3 veces per semana can help improve overall salud and fitness. It's also importante to listen to your cuerpo and not overdo it, allowing for rest días and recovery time as needed. Finding a balance that works for you and your lifestyle is key to maintaining a consistent ejercicio rutina. By doing so, you can experience the many beneficios of regular physical actividad and improve your overall salud and bienestar.
All right, and talk about running and how important it is and how it compares to cycling.
Correr is an excellent way to improve cardiovascular salud and boost overall fitness. It's a high-impact actividad that can help you burn calories and build endurance. Running can also release endorphins, which can improve your estado de ánimo and reduce estrés. Compared to cycling, running can be más intenso and work different muscle groups, particularly in your legs and core. Cycling, on the other hand, can be lower impacto and in your articulaciones. Both activities can be effectivos for improving cardiovascular salud and burning calories, but running may be más beneficioso for building bone densidad. Ultimately, the choice between running and cycling depends on your personal preferencias, fitness goals, and physical limitations.
Let's talk about something different. What's another topic that we should talk about?
Let's talk about viajes and exploring new lugares. Viajes can be a great way to broaden your horizontes, experience different culturas, and create lasting memorias. What type of viajes do you enjoy most? Are you more interested in relaxing on a beach, exploring ciudades históricas, or venturing into the wilderness? Viajes can be a wonderful way to challenge yourself, learn new cosas, and have exciting experiencias. We could also discuss some popular destinos or share some consejos for planning a successful viaje.
Let's go back to talking about vacations that are close to South Florida that could be fun.
If you're looking for divertidas vacaciones close to South Florida, there are many great options to consider. You could visit the Keys, which offer beautiful playas, snorkeling, and fishing. The Everglades are also a unique destino, where you can take an airboat tour or hike through the mangroves. If you're looking for something más relajante, you could visit one of the many beaches along the Gulf Coast, like Fort Myers or Sarasota. These lugares offer a great way to unwind and enjoy the sol. Additionally, you could explore ciudades like Miami or Key West, which offer a rich cultural experiencia with many restaurants, tiendas, and eventos to enjoy. Whatever your interest is, there's something for everyone in the region.
What about some other countries like that are in the Caribbean, Mexico, places on the east coast of Mexico, places in the Caribbean that aren't too far of a plane ride?
The Caribbean offers many islas with beautiful playas and a relaxed atmosphere. Places like Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and Tulum in Mexico are popular destinos for vacations. The Bahamas, Jamaica, and the Dominican Republic are also great options, with their clear aguas and vibrant culturas. You can enjoy snorkeling, diving, or simply relaxing on the playa. These lugares are relatively close to South Florida, making them fácil to reach by avión of Mexico's east coast, particularly the Riviera Maya, is known for its stunning playas, ancient ruinas, and ecoparques. The Caribbean islas offer a unique blend of relaxation and adventure, making them perfect for a getaway. The Caribe offers many islas with beautiful playas and a relajada atmosfera. Places like Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and Tulum in Mexico are popular destinos for vacaciones. The Bahamas, Jamaica, and the Dominican Republic are also great options, with their clear aguas and vibrant culturas. You can enjoy snorkeling, diving, or simply relajarte on the playa. These lugares are relativamente cerca to South Florida, making them facile to reach by avión. Mexico's east coast, particularly the Riviera Maya, is known for its stunning playas, ancient ruinas, and eco parques. The Caribe Islas offer a unique blend of relajación and adventure, making them perfect for escape hopping. By visiting these lugares, you can experience the many beneficios of the vacaciones in a tropical entorno. Whether you're looking to relax or be more motivado, there's something for everyone in the Caribe.
Let's talk about other really pretty places in the Caribbean, like St. Thomas, St. Martin, those kinds of places.
St. Thomas and St. Martin are indeed beautiful islas in the Caribe. St. Thomas is part of the U.S. Virgin Islands and offers stunning playas like Majon's Bay Beach and a rich historia with its historic harbor in Fort Christian. St. Martin, on the other hand, is a unique isla shared by France and the Netherlands, offering a blend of culturas and cuisines. You can enjoy the vibrant atmosfera, beautiful playas, and water deportes like snorkeling or kayaking. Other islas in the Caribe, like St. Lucia and Barbados, also offer breathtaking scenery, from volcanic picos to coral arrecifes. These lugares are perfect for a relajante vacation or an aventura-filled escapada. The Caribe Islas are known for their hospitality and diverse cultural heritage, making them a great choice for travelers.
And let's talk about Costa Rica for a little bit.
Costa Rica is a gran destino for amantes de la naturaleza and seekers of aventura. With its lush selvas, vida silvestre exotica, and beautiful players, Costa Rica offers a experiencia única blend of relajación and aventura. You can explore the cloud forest of Monteverde, hike through the Arenal volcano, or simply relajarte on the playa in Tamarindo. Costa Rica is also known for its hospitalidad and welcoming cultura, making visitors feel right at home. The scenery is breathtaking, with opportunities to see monkeys, sloths, and toucans in their habitat natural. Whether you're looking for aventura or relajación, Costa Rica has something for todo el mundo. The country's commitment to conservación and sustainabilidad also makes it a great opción for eco-conscious travelers. Costa Rica's diverse paisajes and rica biodiversidad make it an ideal destino for nature enthusiasts and those seeking an unforgettable experiencia. By visiting Costa Rica, you can experience the beauty of the naturaleza and create lasting memories. Let's get back to discussing Costa Rica's rainforest. As I was saying, the jungle is home to a wide variety of vida silvestre, including monkeys like howler monkeys and capuchin monkeys, as well as sloths, toucans, and quetzals. To name a few, the jungle is also teeming with bird life, including the iconic quetzal and hummingbirds. If you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of a jaguar or a puma. The rainforest is a truly magical place, full of vida silvestre natural wonders.
All right, and what about places in the Bahamas? Where are the best places in the Bahamas?
The Bahamas offer many beautiful lugares to visit. Nassau, the capital, is a popular destino with its historic sites, vibrant mercados, and lively cultura. Cable Beach is known for its stunning playas and resorts, while Paradise, a popular spot for snorkeling and diving. The Exuma Cays are famous for their crystal clear aguas and swimming pigs. The Out Islands, like Eleuthera and Abaco, offer a more tranquilo experience with beautiful playas and opportunities for fishing and boating. Whether you're looking for aventura or relajación, the Bahamas have something for everyone.
And talk about the Margaritaville cruise and how it's affordable and kind of a decent price for what you get.
The Margaritaville at Sea Cruise offers a pretty cool experiencia that's both relaxing and fun. On board, you can enjoy live música and great comida. The barco tiene una variedad de opciones para todos los gustos, from fresh seafood to classic pub grub. Plus, there's live entertainment and activities to enjoy, like shows and juegos. The tarifa includes alojamiento, comidas, and entretenimiento, making it a pretty buena opción for those looking for a relajante getaway on the March Caribe. It's a great way to explore different destinos without having to change hotels. You get to experience the beauty of the ocean and the excitement of being on a barco, all while enjoying good comida and kamiya.
And talk about prices.
The Margaritaville at Sea Cruise offers a pretty good value for what you get. On board, you can enjoy live music and great comida, including a variety of options to suit your taste. The barco has a relaxed atmosfera, perfect for a fun and relajante getaway. The tarifa includes alojamiento, comidas, and entretenimiento, making it a pretty buena opción for those looking for a hassle-free vacation. Plus, you get to experience the beauty of the march and visit different destinos without having to change hotels. With its unique blend of aventura and relajación, the Margaritaville at Sea Cruise is a great way to unwind and have a good time with friends and familia.
All right, let's pause here for a minute.
I'm happy to pause and resume whenever you're ready.